Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review and show, The Real Housewives of Dubai Season 2, Episode 2. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. Now, listen, before we get into it, I tried with Real Housewives of Dubai Season 1 to review it, and it was not met with the best response. So this is just a trial. I'm going to see how this goes. If the people ain't picking up what I'm putting down, we will leave Dubai in Dubai and wait for the heifers over in Atlanta to act up. Okay? But I'm just going to see how y'all respond to it, honey, because a few people asked for it. So here we go. When the episode first opens up, we see the newest housewife, Taleen. Now, she's at home with her husband, her two girls, and she's telling us how they met and what her husband does. And she's waiting for some of the ladies to come over. Now, I don't know why, but Taleen gives me Jersey housewife. I do not know why I just see her with the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I don't know. I don't get Dubai. I don't know if it's just me, but I just really don't get it. Now, I like Taleen. I really do. But I just don't get Dubai. I get Jersey. So Sarah and Brooks, they come over for a little mess. Sarah shows up first. So they're sitting down. They're talking about Sarah and hooking her up with a Middle Eastern man. And Taleen wants to set her up with somebody that she knows. And as I was listening to them talk, I was just thinking, I wonder how different Sarah would be if she were in a relationship. Because right now we just see Sarah, I am woman, hear me roar. I just wonder how much different she would be. And this is about the only franchise where everyone has someone. You know, majority of the franchises, everyone's single and there's one housewife. But on this franchise, it's just Brooks and Sarah. So I'm just wondering how Sarah would be different. Because she get on my nerves a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. She get on my nerves a little bit. And I just got to put that out there. Brooke shows up all loud and obnoxious. Hey, girl, come on in. Taleen is, telling them how she wants to live on the Palm and how that's her dream. And she's telling us how it's an island and it has, everything that you could want there. Here goes Sarah. I don't want to live on the Palm. I mean, it's a bunch of expats that want to show off. Now, Sarah, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. That was a dig at Taleen and Lisa. Okay, because both of them are expats. Now, when you are confronted, I do not want you to act like you're for everyone and you would never put down expats and you didn't mean it that way. You're giving very much fake kumbaya. Because, see, you like to get in a confessional and throw a little shade. And then when you are presented with the issue, you're looking like, what? You really need to calm down. We need to take you to a healer. No, ma'am. You need to stop being shady. Moving forward. So Brooke starts telling them that she feels really good because she's there with her two closest friends, which is Sarah and Taleen. And I just was like, wait a minute. Didn't you say the same thing about Stansbury last season? Is it me? Because, baby, I watched the first season. That was 15 years ago. But didn't you say the same thing about her? So then she says that the other ladies are fake. Lisa, Ayan, and Stansbury. Girl, you're fake. Okay, you're fake too. Because last season when the beef was happening between Ayan and Caroline, you were all in Caroline's home. I think you may be upset that Caroline and Ayan are getting close. That's what it's giving me. I don't know if that's what it is, but I feel like you're trying to cause division amongst friends because you want each person to only be your friend. It's giving very much high school. On the other side, Stanberry and Lisa and Ayan, they meet up. And I feel like this was good because, last season, this didn't happen. But, baby, they were all three dressed for a different occasion. Okay, like, what y'all got going on? Lisa was giving club/lounge. Stansbury was giving coming from the gym. And Ayan, she wore couture to sleep, child. So there's that. But I was just looking at this. I said, what is going on, honey? Did everybody get the same invitation? Ayan is asking them if they ever thought that the three of them would sit down. And they all were like, no, we did not see this coming. The dynamics have definitely shifted. They said that Taleen was loud as hell. And she was a little bit obnoxious. And Ayan was calling her a bat or a bird and said that she was just so loud and cackling. I'm like, ma'am, ain't that the pot calling the kettle calling the pot calling the kettle? You can be loud too. And I don't think anyone is as loud as Brooks. So I don't know. Lisa is asking about the thing between Sarah and Ayan, right? And I have to say this, I am definitely with Ayan on this one. She took something so sacred, something that she shared with her that was traumatic, and then she acted like Ayan was victimizing herself. Sarah seems like the person that talks about people in her head. You know how people are talking and she may say one thing? I'm just going to give you an example. Let's just say her and Taleen are talking. And Taleen is like, yeah, I have a beautiful home. I love my kids. I love my husband. My life's so great. And Sarah's sitting there like, you know what? Your life is great. You're wonderful. And everything about you is wonderful. In the back of her mind, she thinking, I hope you stop getting that Botox. It's puffing you up. And I mean, it ain't all that great. I listened to it on the iPod. It just seemed like she fake. I do not know what to tell y'all, honey. I don't know. She doesn't seem as peaceful as she lets on. Back with the other ladies, Sarah is telling them that she never said that Ayan wasn't a victim. She's like, yeah, she was a victim when she was young, but as a woman, you are not a victim. Ma'am, you cannot tell someone how long it takes to get past trauma. You're judgy. And if I remember correctly, you were the one that insisted that she share her childhood trauma. She didn't even say anything about that. You insisted that she sit with this person and you convinced her to open up, let her guard down, and say what it is that she needed to say. Back over with Ayan. Ayan is saying that she just wanted an apology. That's it. Sarah is back on the other side and she said, look, I'm just going to go ahead and save her. I know I should let people drown, but I'm going to help her. Baby, you don't have to save her though. You do things for praise. That's the way it comes across. Then you throw it in their face. Baby, don't do something for me if you're going to throw it in my face. Don't do nothing for me if you're going to turn around and throw it in my face. So then they move on to the comment that Stansberry made about Sergio seeing Taleen's vagine when she was drunk. Brooks is all up in arms over on the other side with them, talking about she is someone's mother and someone's wife. Girl, you're all up in arms, but I guarantee you, when Caroline said that to you, you said nothing in that moment. So please miss me with that. Back over with Caroline, she's saying, I didn't say it the way that Brooks is relaying the message. So Lisa said, oh, child, she twists things up. If anything is coming from her mouth, do not believe it. Caroline feels like Brooks is coming for her and she does not know why. And she definitely coming for you. Now, I don't know if she feel like the fans don't like you, so she's on the wrong team. So she's making sure that she lets the world know that she's not fond of you like that. But yeah, that's what it's looking like. Back over with Brooks. She's like, Caroline is speaking on a wife and a mother, and she's a hypocrite because I've seen her a few nights out. Brooks, are you projecting? Because, baby, we've seen you on a few nights out. Sarah is telling her, listen, don't talk about her. Don't talk about her because then you're going to be just like her. You know, she got to pretend to be the peacemaker, honey, because it's going to show up on camera. Brooks is acting like she never had a friend before, honey. This is a mess. Girl, you are switching up now that Taleen is on this show because the last season you were following Caroline around. You were following her around. But now all of a sudden you're just going to make sure that you stand up for your friend and make sure that everything is good. Okay. In the next scene, Ayan and her partner and her husband, they're looking over a photo shoot for her new beauty brand, which is Ayan Beauty. Y'all know what a housewife gonna do if they don't do nothing else. They're going to either sing or they are going to start a beauty brand. Now, I am hoping that it's going to be successful for her because I see that this is something that she's passionate about. So I'm hoping that it works, honey. I'm hoping it ain't going to give every hue. Shout out to Gizzard. So they sit down to go over the numbers, but the only number Ayan wants to hear, honey, is the one that tells her how many millions she has in that bank account. Other than that, she don't give a damn. So after they talk about that, her and her husband start talking. You know, they're talking one-on-one. She's telling him about what went on with Sarah and how, you know, she feels like she went too far and she thinks that if she writes Sarah a letter, she can express herself better. And yeah, sometimes it's better to write out your thoughts because you miss certain things. There's things you wanted to say and maybe you said them too harshly. But when you write things down and you see it in black and white, it's like, ooh, okay, I could have done better. So I think that'll work for them. In the next scene, Lisa and her husband are talking about Lisa's mom coming to visit, right? So Lisa wants her mom to leave Miami and move to Dubai. She said they're like best friends. They talk every day. Her mom even changed her shift at the hospital so she could work nights so that they could talk more. And I was just like, that's beautiful. Now I know my mama wouldn't do it, but that is just beautiful. And her husband is down for her mom coming to live there. Mom wants Lisa to come back to Miami, and Lisa loves Dubai. So, I mean, I don't know how this gonna work. I know it's hard with so much distance in between them. Plus, I know that she wants to see her grandkids more. And now that Lisa is on the Real Housewives of Dubai, she's not about to move to Miami unless y'all make a Real Housewives of Miami. You know what? They have a Real Housewives of Miami. So why I said, unless you make one. Lisa, maybe you can get transferred over to the Real Housewives of Miami if your mom convinces y'all to move back. But baby, you have a beautiful life in Dubai. I know I wouldn't be going back over there to no Miami, but that's just me. Moving forward. In the next scene, Sarah and Ayan finally meet up. Now, Sarah told Ayan when she walked in, she saw her, right? She said, "Oh, I love what you're wearing." Ayan said, "Me too." Ayan. Baby, not you saying you love your own outfit, but knowing Ayan, she meant she loved Sarah's outfit, honey. But I think she meant I love my outfit too. Ma'am, please. So then she looks at Sarah because Sarah had on a blazer, right? She said, "Were you in a meeting?" When I tell you I hollered, because it's the subtle shade for me. Ayan, you don't even know what be coming out your mouth half the time. Girl, not were you in a meeting. So they jump right into the brunch, right? And what went down? Ayan tells her that she feels bad for the way that she spoke to her, so she wrote her a letter. When Ayan pulled out this letter, she said, "Dear Dr. Sarah." Sarah said, "No, doctor." Ayan said, "Yes, it's very important. It's very important." When I tell y'all I hollered. So Ayan always bringing something to a meetup, baby. She brought a pineapple, a goat, a lemon, a letter. She ain't coming empty-handed, I tell you that. So she starts reading this letter that her husband helped her to write. And Sarah actually really loved the letter, even though Ayan lied about getting help to write the letter. But that's beside the point. Sarah accepted it. She liked it. Here go, Ayan. I should write a book. I am just so good. No, ma'am, you should not write a book. Okay? Unless you get a ghostwriter. Sarah then apologized for Ayan feeling hurt. Okay. So do you think what you did was wrong or not? Because the way she apologized, it wasn't like an "I'm sorry for what I said because what I said was wrong." It was, "I'm sorry you took it that way." That was how her apology came out to me. And eventually, though, when she got in a confessional, she did admit that what she said was wrong and that she realized that it hurt Ayan. And she gave her this angel to carry around with her. When I tell y'all I would not be keeping that angel, I would give that back just like Kim Richards did that bunny that Rena gave her. Baby, I would give that angel right back. I'm happy they moved past it, though. Let's just hope they can stay on track. Moving forward. In the next scene, Brooks is at the Glass House. Now, the Glass House is her beauty empire. She has this beauty spa business. And so Taleen and her daughter stop by. I want to visit both here and the Kenya Moore Hair Care Salon and Spa. And I got to get, I just want to go to where the housewives have been setting up shop and just look. Okay, I want to go down in Beverly Hills and see what all's doing down there, even though Kyle closed her shop. So I don't know what they got going on in Beverly Hills, but I don't know. Maybe I get one of them bathing suits Dorito be peddling over there. Then I need to go down to Dubai and I need to get some Ayan Beauty and wear it down to the Glass House, honey, and get my toes done and whatnot. Then I need to charter a jet back to Atlanta to go to Kenya Moore Hair Care Salon and Spa and then go for lunch at the Old Lady Gang. That's what I'm going to do. And go down to the studio and drop some beats. Oh, child. Can't go to the Lanithia, child. I think they closed that down. But anywho, she's there at Brooks's Glass House. Brooks and Taleen bring up Brooks's ex. And Brooks is like, "Yeah, but I'm so much happier." And then Taleen gonna have the unmitigated gall to say, "You're the calmest I've ever seen you." Ma'am, is the calm in the Glass House with us? Where is the calm? Is the calm in the room with us? Because I ain't see no calm. So Taleen is saying, it's because of Sarah that Brooks is much calmer. And Brooks said that Sarah encouraged her to go to healing. But y'all, she only been to healing one time. Sarah needs to advise her to back away from that liquor. Put that alcohol down. That's what she needs to do. So Taleen is telling Brooks, "Look, I'm having this gathering at my house and Caroline is invited." Brooks was like, "Why? She's fake and I just can't do the fake smiles through all those teeth of hers. I just can't do it." Now, when she said that, this is what I realized. I think that Brooks is afraid that Taleen might become good friends with the other ladies and then she will get left out. So she's trying to run an interference because, baby, it's really not that serious. It really is not. You wouldn't last 1 second on a Potomac or in Atlanta. If you're worried about her saying when she got drunk, I saw, your Virgin. And that's the same thing that happened over in Beverly Hills because Erica wasn't wearing any underwear and Dorit's husband, PK, it wasn't Dorit's husband. I think it was Lisa Rinna's husband. Saw a little peek and, and whatnot. And they moved right on past it, honey. I just don't, I don't get it. Anywho, it's the day of Taleen's party. She said in Dubai, it used to be that you could only have alcohol in hotels. I was like, wow. Now, me personally, I do not drink, but some of the people in the U.S., baby, they would never make it. When I say never, child, they would lose their damn minds. Back over with Lisa, she's at the airport meeting her mom with the boys. Lisa looked just like her mama. Hey, mama. As soon as the boys saw her, why the youngest said, so what did you bring us? I was like, oh, just like grandbabies. They know them grandparents gonna bring some gifts if they don't do nothing else. Over with Caroline, she's still at her friend's place. Now, mind you, she was only supposed to be there for 2 weeks and now it's been 3 months. Ma'am, why didn't y'all just rent a temporary space? I know y'all got the coinage. Baby, that's a good friend because you couldn't stay with me for no 3 months. 2 grown people and in my space? I ain't even like a roommate in college, so that would never work for me. So her and Sergio are talking about how her and her ex-husband are going for college visits with their daughter, right? So the daughter only wants her parents there. And that's understandable. Sergio, you don't need to be tagging along with them while they go and try to find a university for her. You need to stay at the house. Now, he in his feelings because he doesn't want them to go alone. Sergio, you are so needy. Sir, you're going to be fine. Caroline ain't going to run off into the sunset with that man. You're going to be fine. So, baby, it's the night of the party. We're introduced to Taleen's parents. The ladies start to arrive. Brooks shows up. Side note. As I was watching this, I just realized that I don't think I could be a housewife because I don't have time for all that double cheek kissing. Baby, I will just, hey, everybody, a blanketed wave for the group. Hey, y'all, and just move on. I can't do all that. That's not normal. Like everyday life, people don't be doing it. I'm just saying. So then Ayan arrives. This lady arrived with a dang on Christmas candle. Just don't bring nothing. Ayan, if you were ever to visit with me, baby, don't bring me nothing. I don't want a goat, a sheep, a lamb, one of your fingernails. I don't want one of your old wigs. I don't want none. I don't want it. Just keep it, honey. Not a Christmas candle. Now, Taleen was very gracious and she was like, oh, Christmas is my favorite holiday. Thank you so much. I would have said, Ayan, girl, not this damn Christmas candle. Girl, give me this here. I'm going to light it because I like the scent of vanilla and pumpkin spice latte, chai, whatever the hell it is. But don't bring me nothing else out your house. So Stanberry and Sergio, they show up, right? And Brooks gonna run off talking about, I don't want to speak to her. She's two-faced. I don't want to speak to her. Man, what is your issue? Like, it's getting weird. It was a joke. Then after she said that she didn't want to speak to her because she was fake, she runs up to her to be two-faced and speak. Now, she's clearly wasted already. She's all over Sarah. She has her legs wrapped around her. I mean, it's just giving embarrassing. Girl, represent for the black people. Please don't act a fool on this here camera. Carry yourself with some class. So Sarah was like, Brooks is under a lot of stress, so she's been drinking a lot more. No, ma'am. Not you making an excuse for Brooks's poor behavior, but then you don't want Ayan to bring up her past. Like, make it make sense. Brooks is drinking entirely too much and somebody needs to tell her that. She needs to deal with whatever is bothering her and not with drinks. If you are her true friend, then you need to tell her that her drinking is an issue. So while all of this is going on, Taleen is trying to set Sarah up with a man. And I just thought about something. Brooks, you sat up there and had a conversation with Taleen and Sarah saying they were your two closest friends. But from what I remember last season, you had a full-on fit because Sarah said something about your parenting. So now you're team Sarah and you don't understand why Ayan is upset? Girl, anyway, I just thought about that. I said, what? Not Sarah. Is this the same Sarah that said you were a crappy parent? Okay. Now, like I said, while all of this is going on, Taleen is trying to set Sarah up with a man. Baby, I can look at this man and tell you that he is not Sarah's type. The aesthetics is not aestheticing. Caroline goes over to take a shot. And so Brooke starts telling her, I miss you, even though you're a B to me. I miss you. Now, y'all, don't get me wrong. I know this may be an unpopular opinion. Caroline is Caroline, but I think it's the other way around. I think that you're being a beat to her. And why are you even in her face, knowing that you've been talking crap about her for the past few days? Like, why? Why are you in her face? So they go outside to talk. And Brooke starts telling Caroline she's been upset. And Caroline said, Taleen told me that you told her that I didn't like her. Well, baby, what she say that for? Brooks went to go get Taleen, right? So Taleen comes over and she said, no, I just told her that you said that she wasn't a fan of mine. Brooks being all vulgar, talking about Caroline said your Hello Kitty was showing. Now, I'm giving y'all the PG-13 version, but she said it a lot more vulgar, okay? Caroline was like, I don't even use those kinds of words. I never said that. So Taleen says, well, it's so much tension between us. And Brooke said, it's tension between me and Caroline because I defended you. Okay. But after that, they talked about it. That should have been the end of it. You are creating problems where there are none. So Brooks is steady going off. And they're like, girl, we're fine. You're the only one still talking about it. We are okay. You are the only one hyped, ma'am. Calm down. Bring it down like 2 notches. Now, Taleen wants to move on. The other ladies came out to see what was going on because it was getting a little hype. Taleen is saying Brooks is loyal to a fault, but Ayan is saying, girl, it was supposed to be funny. Ha, laugh, joke. It was not all of that. Why are you so mad? Brooks is steady trying to cause an issue between Taleen and Caroline when there's not an issue and you're looking silly. Caroline gets up and walks away because, girl, I don't have time. Taleen is like, well, why is she walking away? Brooks said, it's because she's a dumbass. I'm like, what? Brooks, when you get drunk, you get verbally abusive. You might want to seek help, allegedly, because you made this bigger than it had to be. I would have walked away from you as well, because having an argument with a drunk person is going to get you absolutely nowhere. It's just crazy to go around and around and around for no reason. And all of y'all need to be real with her, Taleen, you included, and tell her that she needs to stop all that drinking. If you can't handle your liquor, then you shouldn't be drinking. And that was the end of the episode. Listen, Dubai, I'm going to see how the people feel about it and whatnot. I mean, I'm going to come back next week if it's something. Okay, if it's something. If it ain't nothing, then I'm going to just be moving forward. Child, y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought about this episode. If you watched it, because it went from a Sunday to not airing at all during the week, and then it came back on a Tuesday. Y'all getting treated like Married to Medicine when they first came out. Y'all remember when they used to move Married to Medicine around? And we didn't know when it was coming out, honey. It was like Pokemon. Gotta catch them all, honey. You just had to catch it when you could catch it. That's what they doing to Dubai. Do y'all want it to succeed or not? Really and truly, the franchises in the forefront would be OC, Jersey, Potomac, and Atlanta. Outside of that, the girls just get in where they fit in. And that's just that on that. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.